Hiya, I am Shamel. You can call me Shem. And welcome to the Reflection Room. Today I'll be sharing a dream message. And this is for I'm gonna get into it because this one is actually quite for a wide range of I'm getting a fan, Spirit showing me a fan, so I know that this will be for a wide range of people. So take this where it resonates and yeah, I will begin. I'll be using my Lenormand cards so that we can also track, if I need to, from which areas of your life this energy is coming from. And I will start. Okay. I was shown. I was sitting in a place. It was a home, and at the time, it seemed to be my home. Hang on, is that a lash? Yes, it is. You better stay on, girl, because I ain't playing with you today. I need you for the rest of this message. Okay. Um. Yeah. So I was sitting at this dinner table, and it was one of those open plan spaces where you have your dinner table, but it was one where they had a double chimney breast. So it was like a two-way chimney, a fireplace with glass on both sides, so it could be enjoyed from both sides. And then this middle mantelpiece that ran through the room and separated the room. However, you could walk around the whole space. The space I was in was a space where there was a dining table. And the dining table was somewhat set to receive some sort of, maybe like for tea, someone for tea. I was also, as I was sitting down, in eye shot of the front door. So I was expecting someone. I had a knock at the door and I went to the door to welcome them in. But the person who was originally invited was there with more people than they had previously let me know they were coming with. So say they had said, look, I'll be with my friend that day. The friend that I talk about, yada, yada, yada. Is it okay if I bring her along because I'm driving her and I won't have time to whatever? So you had said, you know what? It's okay. I'll agree to meet her and she can come through. No worries. It's just tea. You thought nothing here to see. But when I tell you, I opened this door and there was her and this woman and these three other women there. So altogether, I'm getting 5 people at the front door. And I look, you see look at my face? I was like, okay. I didn't try to hide it. And they said to me, "Oh, we're so sorry. Um, we were on our way back, and they'd made some reason as to why they'd all come. And it was like all of before I could say anything, they'd read my face and said, "Okay, sorry." They'd made their excuses and said, "This is," and started going through who each of the people were, though they were all people I did not know previous to this encounter. And they were all smiley faces and eager to step in, but equally had this guise that, sorry to intrude, and we know this is weird, but, not staying for long at all. I just need to yada, yada, yada. So I let them in. I said, okay, come in. And they went, thank you, thank you, thank you. They come in. I come and I sit down. And I noticed that they didn't all take off their shoes. And immediately I knew what time it was. they proceeded to sing a song. And they were like, we were working on this song and we wanted you to hear it. It's only a little song. This is where I know them from. It's only a little song. And, we just wanted to sing it just to show you, like, let us know, like, what you think and da 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 da. Not that they need to know what I think, real talk. I know. And I'm a singer songwriter, but you know what I mean? Like, do your thing. But that was what they'd used. So this group of women decided to start singing this song. It was a cappella, and they started to use lots of clicks between it. Immediately, as I sat at my dinner table and watched them, they'd started in front of me, which was in front of between me and the dining table, which I was sitting at, but in front of this chimney. And as they were clicking, they started to sway as if they were like doing backup dancing. But as they were clicking and swaying, I knew what time it was. I knew what time it was. They were casting, okay? And then they started to circle the fireplace as if it was in some sort of performative way. And as they sang this song, which could have not only have been like maybe the verse and the chorus, or maybe the bridge and the chorus, I heard the song they were really singing. Okay, I heard the song they were really singing. They were singing in an energy of siphoning. They were calling in energy and weaving a sound frequency of siphoning that which was the energies of my biofield and that which I hold, and that which they desire to be able to tap into. This was a call, a wish, and a ritual for siphoning. And as they circled, I watched them circle. You see my face right now? That's how I was holding my face outside. And I began to sway with them. And click. Okay? You click, I click. Okay? I'm singing along to your song. Banger, by the way. Right? So then they stopped. And they were like, did you like it? And I said, I loved on it. And just as I said that, I moved into another dream. But this dream showed me somebody who, from young, it was a young male energy who had had a gift. And it seemed to have been passed down from a father lineage to him. But it was unfolding in his energies as something that would be of wealth. And it would only not be his source of wealth, but his source of abundance. So that means that whatever this was, he would be able to provide for himself and those around him. Now, for this energy, let me refer back to my dream journal as I'm going. Okay. The way they circled this thing, anyhow. I saw the number 30 million come up. So for some of these energies, this is an energy, and I'll be talking to some people who are athletic, people who are writers, people who are book writers as well, people who are artists, people who do use their voice, whether that's for public speaking or holding some sort of public figure, or whether that's for somebody who are navigating through places of opportunity where you will be head speaker to places that are old and well established. the way these energies try to come in the space and siphon and span around this fire, like you, and I'm saying this to the energy of the people who are here still, because whoever I'm speaking to is tapped in, no doubt, knows a sound weaver when they see one, and knows ones who use it for their own good versus those who use it for the harm of others and really for their own harm, because we all know where energy flows to, where it can't stay, right? Some people haven't got that lesson yet, and that's okay. Because you know, the day they walked in your sanctuary and thought they were going to weave in front of you, whew, silly Billy, innit? Like, okay, that. For some of you, you are dream weavers yourself, and you have had this knowing. For some of you, you're inventors. But in any case, you're all seers who I'm talking to. And like I said, you know a dream weaving, you know a spell, you know the power of words, you know the power of the click and the swish and the movement of the hip when you see one. I'm talking to people who may be from a lineage of that or know enough in their spiritual journey where they've seen this happen. And if they are not, then here you go, and that's what you thought it was. And if your intuition was tugging at you in any way, what you saw happening was happening. And for those of you who did as I did in that moment, or maybe this hasn't unfolded for you, or who will be doing what I did in that moment, and unpicking every weave that is made with your own frequency and holding to your own inner spirit, inner knowing, your own God frequency that remains untouched, will always be untouched, unmoved by these. Hey, if they don't know, they don't know by now. But they clearly moved into this space not knowing who they were dealing with. There was a definite eyes bigger than their belly and an underestimation as to how it took you, how you arrived where you are. That misunderstood who they were dealing with. That's what it is. They misunderstood who they were dealing with. And that's fine. So what I'm seeing here is the magician. You alchemize the situation on arrival. As you saw it, you just alchemized it. It's funny. It's like I'm seeing somebody doing it and chuckling, like, you know what? Thanks for the fruit bowl. Like it was like it thank you at this point. Like if it's as if these are only practices in sharpening your tools or deepening your connection with spirit. Though it's so I'm getting profondement. It's already so deep. You know that omnipresent means that it's within you, it's outside of you, it's behind you, it's above you, it's inside of you, it's beneath you, it's everywhere, it's every place. So you coming in my sanctuary and doing these things is the outcome will purely depend on these people's intentions. These people's intentions, as confirmation, was to siphon off something that you had that they coveted. For some of you, it is straight up and down funds, access to your funds, but it's access to your energies, access to your abilities to create these funds, access to the machine, the mind behind the things that create this abundance, the heart behind these things that create this abundance in your life. But they have underestimated that the things that create this abundance in your life is your God frequency, and they have their own. So you needn't siphon. Unless you don't have your own, then I suggest you forward yourself into looking into that and not into something that is not of yours. By default, I guess they did mean harm, because if you'd been left without, that would have been, yep, confirmation beep. If you'd been left without, shrug is what I'm getting. Oh well, that's you, innit? So Spirit's asking you to stand up for what is yours. Stand beside what you have already built. Six of Pentacles I'm getting. You have a big heart. Whoever I'm talking to, you have a big heart. You're the type of person who wouldn't leave people out in the cold. But what Spirit's asking you to do is remember the times where you were left out in the cold, and though you are forgiving, it's your frequency to forgive. Forgiveness for these type of energies does not mean the relinquishing of your boundaries, and certainly doesn't mean stepping out of your discernment to realize that their intention is to put you on the outside again. The outside of your, if you lose in turn your connections, then you lose your connections. Put you in your doubt, your scarcity modes. Have your head spinning. You are to remember that they are also the people who, at the time that you were on the outside, they could have let you in and they didn't. Just as they were on the outside and you let them in this moment, and that's what they did with it. Spirit is showing you that's what they shall do with it. Had you let them in when it is their turn for you to let them in, they will only be coming in for siphoning reasons. This is why not everybody can come in. It's not resent, it's just recall, remember, review. That's all Spirit is asking you to do. Do not resent, review. I also got, I know this was the one, right? I also got places were relevant, numbers were relevant. So we got the 30 on the 30 million. We also, maybe some of you are signing big contracts right now. Yeah, some of that sports contracts right now. And it's like, you told one and they all found out. How did you find out what I only told one? That's relevant for some. I'm getting Barbados, London, the States, Jamaica, north of South America, and I'm getting Guyana, I'm getting Paraguay, I'm getting Panama. Come on, Spirit. Spirit saying, "Hi, Key. This happens worldwide, but this is relevant for those specific here." Thank you, Spirit. All right? The energies change. Now, coming in and stepping in, what was presented to me was female, but I will be using my Lenormands to home in on which energies were behind some of these female energies or feminine energies who were coming in and trying to do this weaving. Because some of these people were the people who they were, like sent people, whether they were aunts, sisters, or in-laws. For others, it will be others that were sent on behalf of people. So, hence why there were four energies that were like, who are you? Hi, nice to meet you. Introduce yourself. So, who were these energies that were coming in? Who were behind these energies that were coming in for the collective? Just for clarity. Just for review. Okay, thank you. Okay. For some of you, they were, and I have my signifiers here. I made the signifiers. For some of you, they were naysayers. Yeah. Naysayers. People who were naysayers. 35 relevant for some of you, and the number 8 relevant for some. People who were naysayers when you were on your way up. Like, they're grounded in the fact that they've been naysayers. Long-standing naysayers is what I'm getting. People who were like, they never thought that you were ever going to be able to sign that contract, see this through, open that company, invent this thing. They've been naysayers. Long-standing naysayers. Anyone else? This. People who are related to past relatives, and when I mean past relatives, I mean relatives who have passed on. So maybe they're related to, maybe you share a grandma that's passed on, or maybe you share an aunt or an uncle that's passed on, or something like that. Relatives of these past people, these people who have passed. Oh. Okay. Get the man here. Who's this man? Oh. Okay then. Male partner. Male partners. Is that binary, non-binary? Nope. Male partners. Cisgender male partners. Relevant where is relevant. This male partner may be also a religious figure. Some of these people are like religious, linked to religious figures. So I'm getting people from different religious figures who've come and coveted this thing from you. Anyone else? Wow. Female partners. That can't be the same as the female partner right there. No. Oh, mother figures. Mother figures. It happens. It's 2026. It's time we start talking about it. Mum's been hating too. Mums be out here in these streets too. Mother figures. Take that how you want, whether that's somebody who you've known from childhood, or whether it's somebody who's nurtured you or raised you in some way. But mother figures, that's where that energy was sent from. I'm also getting aunts, grandmothers as well, that energy. All right, 2 cards here. Okay. Shit. People who you've gone non-contact with. People who you've gone no contact with. And I got the snake. mother figures in particular, father figures in particular, partners who, oh, okay, here we go. Partners who could be very into religion or close to religious figures or chosen a religious way, and mother figures who seem to both be holding this air of jealousy or this feeling of this is betrayal, so I'm taking this as envy, who you've gone no contact with, left behind, cut out of your life. Yeah, the relationship with this partner has come to an end. It's a past partner, somebody who used to be your partner. Yeah, particularly in religion. So, not for the mother energy, but for the past partner energy, yeah. Like maybe that was really a reason why you broke up in the first place or whatever that was. But yeah. Okay, look, say less. Advice moving forward, to be fair, you patent it. When they spoke and you saw them moving, you knew what time it was and you moved and alchemized it. Yeah, their wishes never came true. What they wanted never came true. It never stuck. How are you going to come and try and do... It's like coming up to someone's candle altar and trying to use their candle to cast against them. With a master manifestor like you. With an alchemist like you. With a magician energy like yours. Not a good idea. And you're not boastful about that type of energy, so they kind of underestimated you. That's okay. It just didn't stick. I'm getting somebody who may be Pisces energy here. Definite masculine Pisces energy here. Or somebody who is non-binary. Or somebody who is at least, you've dyed your hair, or you got your hair cut short. Pixie cuts, like silver pixie cut type of people. And I'm saying type of people because it's like that's your bag, that's your look. You locked in and it looked good on you. People who travel overseas for their job for sure. People who can see. You see as you see into the waters of people as well. Very calm energy here. Somebody who's very stable here. You are to stabilize your waters after this. Maybe the alchemizing that you do is like having a bath. So you like bath, or you like using waters in your alchemization methods. Somebody who may live close to like maybe actually Barbados, like those islands, is somewhere where you actually live or reside or stay, or you are used to those places. I'm getting Knight of Cups in reverse and Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, like it didn't work at all. Like that, it didn't work. Your boundaries were not swayed. I'm like, yeah, I'll open this door because it don't really matter if you come in or not. I stay ready. That's why you think I don't look like I'm getting ready because I stay ready. It's that energy. That's what it was giving. Um, and it was like their flowers back to sender. That's all. Like spirit's like, this is confirmation that that was handled. Either way, by you, your guides, even this past energy. For some of you, it's somebody who's a relative who've passed over actually had a hand in this as well. So for some of you, even though it was that side of things, for others of you, they shot you that this is happening type of alert, and you were like, say less. So yeah, this has been today's dream message. It will find you if it was meant to. All right, much love and peace. Have a wonderful always. All right. Thank you. Ciao.